Here now, NBC News Now, Capitol Hill correspondent Leanne Caldwell. Leanne is right outside there for us, and you were on the Hill during this incident. You've been there all day, so explain to our viewers what happened, Leanne.
That's right, Morgan. I was on the Hill. I was in the Russell Rotunda, which is a Senate office building where senators and aides have their offices. It's just right across the street from the Capitol. It's actually to my right. And at around just after 1 o'clock, there was a message over the intercom that told that we were in lockdown, that we could not leave because of a security incident outside. Well, that security incident is right behind me. And right behind me, you see not only police tape, but Constitution Avenue. And then there is a ambulance, and behind that ambulance is the entrance to the Capitol, where that car, who is now driven by who we now know as a 25-year-old from Indiana, hit two police officers. One of them has lost his life and ran into the barrier of the Capitol. That is one of the last security blockades before you can actually get in front of the Capitol. So that is what happened today. Of course, the tragic news that the officer, Billy Evans, an 18-year veteran of the United States Capitol Police, did succumb to his injuries today. There's a second Capitol police officer, who is in the hospital. And of course, we know the suspect, Green, of a 25-year-old from Indiana, he was killed today after being shot at by the Capitol Police after he got out of his car after he crashed it and lunged toward the Capitol Police, wielding a knife. Morgan.
And we also know, Leanne, that just in the past few minutes, the president has released a statement about today's incident. What is President Biden saying, Leanne?
He did just release a statement. He said, Jill and I are heartbroken to learn of the violent attacks at a security checkpoint in the U.S. Capitol grounds, which killed Officer William Evans of the U.S. Capitol Police and left a fellow officer fighting for his life. We send heartfelt condolences to Officer Evans' family and everyone grieving his loss. We know what a difficult time this has been for the Capitol, everyone who works there and who protects it. The president goes on to say that he's been receiving briefings from the Homeland Security Advisor and will be getting further updates as the investigation proceeds. So he mentions how difficult of a time it is for Capitol Police here after, of course, what happened on January 6th. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has ordered the flags at the Capitol to be lowered to half-staff to honor police officer Evans as well. It's just been a really difficult time for members of the Capitol Police. Ever since January 6th, they've been working so many hours, long hours, getting hardly any time away from here. The morale has been really low, and there is currently a security debate because of January 6th on what the Capitol should look like and how much security there should be. It's a debate that has become very partisan and very political, like many things in Washington these days. But it is a debate that is going to continue, and it's a debate that is likely going to change once again because of what happened today, Morgan.
We have Leanne Caldwell outside. Leanne, thank you so much for being there, and thank you for your reporting. And please stay safe. I know you've been reporting there since the Capitol and before, so we appreciate you being there and keeping us abreast of all those changes. Leanne Caldwell for us. England is announcing today that it is adding 4 more countries to its travel ban in order to protect the country against those new variants of coronavirus. Sky News correspondent John Craig has more.
4 major countries, the Philippines, Pakistan, Kenya and Bangladesh, have been added to England's red list to protect the country against new variants of coronavirus at a critical time for the vaccine programme, the British government says. It means that from 4 a.m. on Friday the 9th of April, international visitors who have departed from or transited through the Philippines, Pakistan, Kenya and Bangladesh in the previous 10 days will be refused entry into England. Only British and Irish citizens or those with residence rights in the UK, including long-term visa holders, will be allowed to enter